Milwaukee police are searching for a driver who crashed into a church van, then ran off. The three-car collision happened this morning near 60th and Marion. Only minor injuries were reported. Investigators say they have leads on the driver who ran from the scene. A health alert. Salmonella cases now reported in Wisconsin related to several chicken recalls. Barber Foods, Meyer, Cisco, and Omaha Steaks are all recalling frozen products because of contamination. Salmonella cases have now been reported in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Oklahoma. Governor Scott Walker wrapping up a busy presidential campaign week. Today, he met with voters at an event in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Governor Walker has spent the entire week on the campaign trail since announcing his run on Monday. He also dropped by Plainfield, where he lived for a few years as a boy. In speech after speech, Walker has been hitting familiar themes.
As I travel around Iowa, I travel around the country, it's just so clear to me that America is a can-do kind of country. We just got a government in Washington that can't quite seem to get the job done. And so I think to change that, it's not too late. I'm optimistic.
Governor Walker will be back in Wisconsin tomorrow. He plans to sign several bills in Oshkosh, then visit the EAA Air Venture. Well, the U.S. Navy's newest combat ship slid into the water of the Marinette Marine Shipyard this weekend. The USS Little Rock is 378 feet long and weighs 3,000 tons. It is the third of a 10-ship contract between Lockheed Martin and the U.S. Navy. The Little Rock will also undergo sea trials before it officially is delivered to the Navy. That's always amazing to watch there. Festa Italiana wraps up tonight along Milwaukee's lakefront. Organizers are grateful for today's better weather. It's not too late to enjoy the fun and the food at Henry Meyer Festival Park. And make sure to stick around for the final fireworks show. Festa closes at 11 o'clock. And check this out, dozens of people shaving their heads to support childhood cancer research. South Milwaukee High School hosted the event for the St. Baldrick's Foundation. The high school's football coach was one of the people getting a new hairdo. Organizers hope to raise $5,000 today. Good for them. Let's check on the weather now. Here's Scott Steele.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Scott Steele in the Weather Center, and your weather headlines on a Sunday into a Sunday night. Starry skies on the way. Yeah, it turned out to be a terrific day as the dew points dropped. That'll lead into sort of a mixed Monday. We'll start dry, perhaps finish a little wet, but a super stretch of weather then from Tuesday through perhaps at least Thursday, maybe even Friday. Going into the record books on the state, our high temperature just about where it should be, 82 degrees, the low 73. The averages this time of year are 80 and 64, so above average certainly when it comes to that low temperature. Well, that muggy year sticking around last night. And the record's 98 degrees set back in 1932 and 51 chilly degrees set back in 1947. Well, here are some of our neighborhood high temperatures, and everybody just pretty darn close to 80 degrees, if not above that. 81 in Fondy, 79 in West Bend, 78 in Beaver Dam, 79 in Watertown, a pair of 7s in Waukesha, and 80 degrees in Burlington, 81 in Lake Geneva. We had a cold front move through, but the most significant change from that cold front was not temperatures, was the dew point dropping, and that made the air feel a whole lot more comfortable. So there's that first front on future forecast, our computer model pulling off to the east. A little area of high pressure taking its place. That's why we're going to see the clear skies through the night tonight and into the first part of tomorrow. As we set this in motion, watch this next frontal boundary rapidly approaching from the U.S.-Canadian border. It's going to start to spread a little bit more moisture in our direction and combine with some upper level energy to produce some showers and storms around here. Looks like it'll primarily be between about 3 and 6 o'clock on Monday afternoon. But then the good news is once that exits, an abundance of dry air and high pressure working its way back in should provide several decent days. A close-in view to time things out across southeastern Wisconsin, showing quiet conditions to start our Monday around the morning commute. But then by the afternoon, we start to see that line of showers along that frontal boundary moving through between about 3 and 6 o'clock before we clear out again tomorrow night. Traveling around the Badger State, you may just want to have the umbrella handy for the afternoon hours. Otherwise, looks pretty good either side of 80 degrees north, central, and south. So your Storm Team forecast for Sunday night into Monday. Expect to see starry skies, mainly clear, a bit cooler, down to 64. For your Monday then, going to call it a mixed Monday, as we said, with a dry start, plenty of sunshine, eventually a few more clouds, warm again up to near 82 degrees, showers and storms developing in the afternoon. Your Storm Team 4 7-day forecast calling for improving conditions Tuesday, Wednesday into Thursday with temperatures near 80.